What's up, OP Nation? Colin and I here. Colin, have you seen the new mugs?
I have. A big fan. It's a very, you know what I appreciated the most? Whenever I heard that these were going to be made, I'm like, oh, cool. The orange handle was a nice little addition.
It is.
For
It's
me.
a nice touch.
It was a nice touch.
It's good.
I enjoy it very much.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Cheers.
Cheers to you and to Ben, who ordered these. I was
Thank
in
you,
Oklahoma
Ben.
City this week, and I came back, and on my desk, this was sitting there. And I
That's
thought,
where you were.
"Man, what on earth? That's where I was.
Gotcha.
I wasn't just playing hooky for 2
Well,
days.
I didn't think that.
What about this stage, though? This is
Oh my
new.
gosh.
This is awesome.
It's
I love it.
amazing.
Yep.
Jason and I have spent the last 48 hours with a couple hammers, a couple nails,
Handcrafting.
handcrafting this space,
Yes.
and it turned out all right.
Yeah, it's done all right.
Yeah.
James had to help us a little bit, along with some other construction type people
Yeah.
and an architect or two. But
Yeah.
we got the job
But
done.
the lion's share was done by us, I do think.
While we were sipping on whatever's in here, and there's nothing that shouldn't be in here.
This water.
It's just water. Anyway, a couple weeks ago, we had some other people sitting on the stage.
We did.
What'd you think of that?
It was I think it was a lot of fun. It was our first Friday event for October.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first Friday of every month. We invite a guest in and learn a little bit about them. And this month we had 2 guests, actually. They were
Yep.
the 2 mayoral candidates for Lexington, Kentucky. Obviously, the election is this November in a short couple weeks, and so we invited them in here. In our very own Jason Thompson, asked them a couple questions, just got to know them a little bit, just so we could get a little bit of a better idea of who they are, who we needed to vote for.
And why we should care. So
Why we should care.
My big thing was, I'm not a big political guy.
Yeah.
I don't follow politics that much. I wouldn't say that I don't care. I do care. I think we should care. But I get a little turned off with politics.
Okay.
Right? Politicians. And so whenever I asked them to come, I said, listen, we don't want a debate, and we don't really want politics. We just want to know about you.
Right.
Which was fun. Did you find it intriguing?
I think so. I think it was very enlightening. I think we learned a lot more about who they are as people, and how they feel about the city in general, all politics aside. I thought it was very, very enlightening. As a good, you think politicians are these high up people that don't maybe not have a personality. So it was really good to kind of bring them in our own space and say, what's your story? What was your family like? Where did you grow up? That kind of thing. What brought you from, what brought you to where you are right now?
They told me that this was the youngest crowd that they have had in a forum the whole time. Now, it is Lexington. It's not huge, but I think most people that go to these type of things,
Yes.
in Lexington at least, are probably even 20 years older than me. So when they get to the millennials, they were excited because they don't usually get in a crowd like that.
It's true.
Yep.
It's true.
So the audience was good for them, and the questions, I think, were different than what I stumped them on a couple.
You did, which was surprising.
Just like, what?
If
And
you're not ready for these questions, I'm not sure what you're
What are
going
you
to do.
doing as a mayor? No, I liked both of them, and I wish both of them could win. But
Which you said, which I thought was a great.
yeah, it's like
great sentiment,
I
yeah.
hope they both win. I will be voting for one of them, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
But I haven't.
Now,
decided
this is a question I don't think I've asked you.
Yeah.
What did you think it was more political, more or less, or just as political as you expected?
It was just right.
Okay.
I was able to lead the conversation in the direction I
You were?
wanted to go. I was a little worried that they would take over and be more political or politicize everything.
Mm-hmm.
They tended towards that a little
So,
bit.
yeah, there were some moments
A
where
couple times, like,
here we go.
I don't want to hear this. I just want you. I just want to know.
Right.
We're just sitting around. So it was interesting. The most interesting question that came about was the scooter question, of course.
which is we're all passionate about.
Are we gonna get scooters? Electric scooters?
Is Lexington gonna get electric
we
scooters
really
downtown?
want them, especially after the managers retreat. We're like, oh, we gotta have these.
Yeah, we're sold.
And they were excited about it, and then afterwards they tried to ride them.
Yes.
And of course, one candidate, he said from the very beginning, I want to ride this. And so afterwards, he wrote it.
He did.
But then the other candidate saw that he was riding it, so she also had to ride it because he was doing it. And I guess that's politics.
It's true. It's true.
part of it.
Constantly one-upping each other.
Yeah, always
and
gotta do what
I'm
the
glad
other
we
ones.
were a part of it, and I'm glad that one-upping this time was riding
Yeah.
our scooter.
Anyway, take a look at this. We'll have this on podcast as well.
Mm-hmm.
But we thought we'd give you a little taste of a video of that day.
Yeah.
So enjoy.